What's up, YouTube? This is Gabriel right here, representing the movement towards improvement, teaching you how to become an online golf influencer, building your brand, being in business. Welcome to the Player Profile Program, where we showcase golfers and golf influencers' stories, sticks, and score. Now, we break this up into two different types of segments. One, a what's in the bag, where we showcase a player's wedges, irons, woods, and driver putter, and what's inside the bag. And two, we do a course challenge, okay? There's a little bit of mystery, a little bit of surprise, maybe some bong rips, a little bit of beer. Probably not, but you never know. This week's player is a collegiate athlete that plays at the University of Arizona. His name is Joe. Let's go meet him.
Hey everybody, I'm Joe Parrini, college golfer at the University of Arizona. Started playing golf, when I was around 3 years old. I grew up in Pennsylvania, York, PA, and traveled out to Arizona to play collegiate golf, and here I am now making videos with Gabe.
Okay, Joe, I really appreciate you joining us here. So this is going to be the what's in the bag part of the show. If you could just please show us around your wedges, irons, woods, driver, putter, and what's inside the bag, and maybe hit a few shots, we'd really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure, let's do it. Let's just start with the wedges. I carry 4 wedges, PXG wedges, the 0311 model. I carry a 58 degree with 12 degrees of bounce, a 54 with 14 degrees of bounce, and a 50 with 12 degrees of bounce. And then some people, like to keep the wedge model for the pitching wedge. I like to keep the iron model, so I have the iron model of my pitching wedge. Yeah, so that just kind of flows with my iron set. And yeah, so.
What shafts do you got in there, Joe?
Oh yeah, I have the Project X LZ 6.5 125 gram shafts. These are the same as my iron shafts. I like to kind of keep it consistent throughout my irons and wedges, so I know, how the shaft, reacts and kicks, just to kind of keep it a little easier on myself. So yeah, I'll hit one for you guys. I'll hit my 54 degree. And for my wedges, it's all about kind of keeping a penetrating ball flight for me. So I really like to, focus on having the forward shaft lean. For my wedges, I usually like to try and draw the ball just a little bit. Just kind of, that helps, with spin, so it doesn't flare up into the wind a little bit. So yeah, I'll try and hit one for you guys. Usually like to play it a little bit back in my stance, and then just really kind of stay down through and committed with my shot, and usually that'll help kind of produce a nice little trajectory on my wedge flight.
Nice.
Yeah, it's pretty simple stuff, but wedges are a big part of your game, and especially at the collegiate level, we all hit it pretty far, so we're gonna have a lot of wedges in, and that's just an important part of the game.
Yeah, I mean, Joe, collegiate level, everyone's hitting it far. What do you think is separating people from the people that are ranked higher, the people who are ranked lower? Is it distance? Is it short game and wedges? Is it course management?
Honestly, it's course management. I know myself, coming into my freshman year of college, I didn't really understand too much about, how to manage a course. Plus, like, these courses we play in college they're tough. They're going to challenge every aspect of the game. So you really have to, keep a good mindset on the course and really plot your way throughout the round. Try and minimize your mistakes, and that's really where you're going to see the most improvement. Like, if you look at the top players, they're gonna work their way around the course, make life super easy on themselves, and obviously everyone hits it solid, and the best ones are gonna have a great short game too. So I mean, that's where I see a separation between most players. But yeah, let's get into the irons now. Once again, I have PXG irons, same shaft, Project LZ 6.5 125 gram. They're a 1/2 inch long. My irons are a 1/2 inch long, and my irons and wedges are both 1/2 inch long. I play 2 degrees upright plus the half inch long on the end. Kind of plays like an extra degree upright because I'm a tall guy. I'm about 6'4", so I need that extra, degrees to kind of help me kind of get more comfortable in my shot.
Would you recommend that for a lot of tall players? I know some tall players, and some coaches and fitters like just stock clubs, but it just seems kind of weird that maybe a 5'10" and a 6'2" guy might have the same length or same lie.
Yeah, I mean, for me, like, if I have either a standard lie club or a flat club, I'm gonna have to address it really low. So like my hands are gonna be down here, and for me to get a solid, impact through the ball where the whole sole is, making good contact through the ground, I'm gonna have to return my hands super low, and that's just uncomfortable for me. So getting a little more upright on the club, like I can return it at impact right here, and that just feels way more comfortable to me. Everyone has their preferences, but that's just kind of where I'm at with my comfort level.
Cool. Okay, let's see one. Nice.
I don't carry a 3-wood often, especially out here in the desert. A lot of courses are really tight, so I'll carry a 2 and a 3 iron. The 2 iron will replace my 3-wood, and it's a pretty sweet club. It's kind of the PXG driving iron, the 0311X 2 iron. And I have the Atmos hybrid shaft, Tour Spec 9X Fujikura. I hit this club multiple times around, so anytime I see a tight hole or something just doesn't suit my eye, or I need to lay back a little bit, I'll just take this club off the tee, and it's really easy to hit, easy to control, and it saves me a bunch of shots every round.
Joe, what state did you come from before you moved here to Arizona?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Did you find that you started hitting the ball further out here and had to change the gapping on your clubs?
Oh, for sure. Even a couple months ago till now, it's gotten a lot hotter, and the ball flies, the air is thinner. Back where I'm from, it's pretty humid. There's not much humidity out here, so the humidity will kind of allow the ball to spin up in the air a little bit more, kind of take some distance off your shots, and out here the ball just flies.
Let's just say with a stock 6 iron, what do you think the yardage difference is right now as it's getting into the 90s compared to back home?
Back home I'll hit my 6 iron maybe 200 yards. Out here when it gets hot around 100 degrees, it can fly up to 220 at times. It really just depends how high you want to launch it into the air, because the air just won't create much friction on the ball, and it'll just kind of keep flying.
Gotcha. Well, I didn't know you had that 2 iron. Let's see you hit that 2 iron, because
Yeah.
that thing is badass. Definitely like to see something like you'd hit off the tee.
Yeah, I usually play it off the tee. It's a little hard to hit off the ground. But yeah, this is one of my favorite clubs in the bag. I use it every round.
Woo. That's a nice ball there, Joe.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
This thing, it's not short either, so I might carry this like 245, 250 out here, and then depending on the conditions, either back home or here, if it's firm, it'll roll, because it's a really boring trajectory. It's a nice club to have, for sure.
Okay, let's go to the woods now.
Yeah.
Great shot, dude. That was nice.
Thanks. And then I have a 3-wood. Out here I really haven't used it much, but it's a Ping G400, 14.5 degrees. I keep it -1 degree because for me, I feel like the Ping clubs like to lie a little shut. So by taking that degree down, it'll open the face a little bit and just kind of, it sets nicer to my eye. So it seems more square to me. And let's get in the driver. This is one of my favorite clubs. I just picked it up this year. It's one of the old Nike drivers, one of the last ones they they made. It's the Vapor Flex 440 Nike driver. It's kind of got a composite head. It's black and blue, and it's made out of this composite, so it's like more of a plasticky, and it kind of comes off. It makes the ball come off, you know, a little muted. Keeps it a little quieter, but it's super hot off the face. I'll hit one for you guys. And I had the Ping G400 driver before this one. I would just spin it just a little too much, and this driver has a solid, you know, center of gravity to it, so it keeps the spin down a little bit for me, which is crucial.
Good ball. Joe, with your driver, do you know what your stock's, you know, ball speed or swing speed is, or stock carry?
Stock carry out here, it'll probably be close to 300. I really dial it back when I'm on the course. I'll swing it maybe 115 miles an hour just for control. Like, I cut down my shaft on my driver a 1/2 inch for control. And really, you know, I won't ever really get after it unless I need to. Kind of if there's a forced carry or try and take advantage of a hole, I really won't get after it. But yeah, I mean, stock's like 300 carry, 115 miles an hour. Just really all about rhythm for me. You know, I have quick hips, so when I take it to the top, I'll have a tendency to fire my hips before I finish my backswing. So really, I just try and focus, get to the top, delay my hips, and once I get set, then I can just fire. And usually that helps with accuracy and everything.
Joe, do you guys have a workout program with your college golf team?
Yeah, we do. You know, we work out with our trainer, Rob, back at the University of Arizona. We work out 2 days a week as a team, and then I personally work out, you know, on my own after that.
Do you find that you hit the ball further, or does it help maybe with your more of an endurance factor, or when you're walking the course, or which of the benefits of that have you seen?
I mean, definitely, you know, if you're trying to gain speed in your swing, endurance out there, we play a lot of 36-hole days. So being able to, you know, conserve your energy and really focus, you know, on fitness and have that play a part into, you know, a competitive advantage is huge.
Now, college players, they do what, 18 and 36 holes?
It really depends on the tournament. We've played tournaments where it's 3 days, 18 holes a day, or we'll play 36 one day, 18 the next. It just really depends, you know, which tournament we're at.
Cool. Okay, let's see what we got for putter now.
Yeah, this is a cool one. One of our volunteer coaches at Arizona, his name's Don Pooley. He used to play on tour, and he noticed when I was putting that my putter didn't have much loft on it. So he actually brought out a couple for me to try, and I like this one, and it's an old Scotty Cameron, Newport 2, Tel 3, with a long neck. It's called a long neck mid slant, and yeah, it's a sweet putter, and there's a cool story behind it. He was on tour for a bunch of years, maybe like 30 years. And one time he was in the tour van, and Nick Faldo brought a putter back that he didn't like, and Don was in there, and he decided to pick it up, and this was actually Nick Faldo's putter. You can see on the face, it's NF stamped, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool story behind it. It gives me a little extra confidence when I'm putting, which is neat. But yeah.
Got a little good energy.
That's right.
I think Nick Faldo has like 6 or 8 majors, or.
Yeah, I know.
He's got. I think he was number 1 in the world too, at one point.
That's right. So,
awesome, bro.
Cool. It's cool stuff.
Okay, Joe. Now, if you don't mind, talk to us a little bit about your bag and what's inside of it.
Yeah. So I'm a pretty simple guy. I'll get these out of the way. Really, I'll have my ball pouch right over here. I'll carry my glasses. You know, it gets sunny out here in Arizona. Carry a few gloves, carry some rain gloves. Just a few balls. I play Titleist ball. Arizona hooks us up with some, so that's really nice. Come right up here in the next pouch. I got my rangefinder, which is essential. Just you know, tees, pencils. I'll carry like a line device that I can draw a line on my ball. Yeah, so just kind of, I keep those ball markers, divot tools, tees, pencils, whatever I need in this pouch. Getting in the big pouch, this is usually where I keep snacks. Like I got beef jerky in here. Keep the energy up on the course.
How important is that, Joe, in terms of energy, like food and hydration?
Yeah, it's so important. Especially these long days, like I was saying, we play 36 sometimes, and if you're not constantly eating and drinking and fueling your mind and body, you're just gonna slowly lose energy and focus, and everything just kind of, it's gonna be tougher. So, you know, it's essential out there, especially when it's hot. I mean, out here in Arizona, it gets so hot, you need to stay hydrated all day if you wanna, you know, if you wanna compete to the best of your ability. And I got over here, just a side pouch. We got a water bottle holder. I don't have one right now. I got my sunscreen. That's huge. I'm a pretty pale guy, so we gotta stay applying sunscreen. That's super important. My mom always drilled that into me, so shout out to her. But yeah.
Shout out to moms, we love you.
Yeah, shout out Mom, love you.
Thank you for birthing us
Yeah,
out of your
that.
vagina.
Hey.
We know that must have hurt.
Yeah, I can't thank you enough. I appreciate you. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Over here, I got like a valuable pouch, keep like my wallet, my keys and stuff. But yeah, that's about it for the bag.
Okay, thanks for watching that video, you guys. This is Gabriel Ryder here, representing the movement towards improvement, teaching you how to become an online golf influencer, building your brand, being in business. Thank you for tuning in to the Player Profile program, where we showcase golfers, golf influencers, stories, sticks, and score. Joe, thank you very much for showing us what's in your bag and what you play, and letting us know a little bit about who you are.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Now, also want to say thanks to Rolling Hills for allowing us to film here. If anybody else is interested in being in my videos or being in these player profile videos, check out the links down below. Joe, I'm very excited because we have something that's never before ever seen on YouTube or YouTube Golf, and that's this upcoming course challenge, 9 holes. There will be consequences if you bogey or worse. I'll tell you that right now. You won't be happy. But there also is a prize if you break even par. With that being said, you guys, stay updated for the course challenge, course vlog coming next. Joe, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.